Who goes like this. Varam deva mokṣaṁ na mokṣāvadhim va na cānyaṁ vṛṇeham vareśād apīha idaṁ te vapur nātha gopāla-bālaṁ sadā me manasy āvirāstām anyaiḥ. Again, another beautiful sloka, and especially it's my favorite sloka in Damodarāṣṭakam, because I'm feeling the mellows of Acharya in this text. So what Satyavrata Muni is going to the extent now, slowly he's just developing a bhava from the pastime. When he is narrating the pastime, he is going into the pastime and talking now. Because when you talk the pastime into the Leela, then only that was conveyed properly to the listeners. If not, you are just telling something, I'm just hearing something, that's it. But you see, the pure devotee speaks about Leela, they got into the Leela and they talk. Because they themselves feel that I'm in the Leela. If you see who the god, Venkata Kavi, Tyagaraja Bhagavata, Purandara Dasa, they into the Leela, they think that I am that Yashoda, I am that Gopi, I am that Nanda Maharaj, I am that Gopa. So they go to that level and they speak about Krishna. So there are so many examples like that. If you see in ISKCON, there is a beautiful devotee, great devotee called His Grace Dinabandhu Prabhu, who is Prabhupada disciple. He's all settled in Vrindavan. Okay. So if you see him as a person, he has as resembling as Gopa. As proper Vrajavasi, how he had Jada Mudi. It is not like hair like us, it become Jada. So because last week I saw him personally. I just got blessing from him. So Prabhu is like, whatever you give topic, no? Prabhu, some 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he talks about philosophy. Then he dive into Vrindavan Leela, Vraja Leela. He cannot stop about the Leela without this thing, moment. And the Leela description also, he goes deep into the Leela itself, then he speaks. That actually transforms people. So like that, Satyavrata Muni also doing. So we'll discuss one by one. The line. So the first line says, varam deva mokṣaṁ na mokṣāvadhim va. Says that varam deva mokṣaṁ na. See, I saw the Leela, Idriksha Leela vir Ananta Kunte, and he says Satavrati Vante, hundreds and hundreds times of obeisances to you. Because you give this so much beautiful Leela for us, and you drowned all the people in the Gokula-vasis into your mellows of pastime. So that mode, now I'm going to tell one important thing, is if you want to give me moksha, the deva mokṣaṁ, it is clearly mentioned, deva mokṣaṁ, you want me to elevate to the deva's position, I don't want. Varam, the boon, deva mokṣaṁ, if you want to give me a boon to attain deva as a devata, mokṣaṁ, to liberate from all birth and death cycle, I'll become elevated to that level, get mukti or moksha, you can say. That I don't want. Vadim va, I don't want it. He's telling that very clearly, crispy way he's telling. I don't want that. Because there are, if you see people, they, what I can say, the people worship, the people who are in cultured way, they always think they will attain mukti, liberation. I don't want to stuck in this material. world and the birth death cycle. I want to liberate from this. I want to enter into your Brahman. So for that, what are all the rituals I can follow from the Vedas? I will follow. For whatever my ancestor they taught me, that I will follow. But people are behind this mukti platform only because it is not easy. Because to get mukti itself, so many sages, rishis, munis, they are just doing meditation, tapasya. 100 years of tapasya only, you will at least understand Brahman. Then you have to realize personally as a Paramatma. Then Bhagavan and all is very far. When you think that one, when you achieve that only, the liberation is possible for us. But you see here, what we are just thinking is to liberate from this material world, liberate from the birth and death cycle, to achieve what? To merge with the Brahman. Merge with Brahman. Mukti. I'll become a Brahman. I am a one with Brahman. So there it is not, you will not get bliss. There maybe you will maybe get eternal eternity. But there also it is not complete bliss. You can get Sat, but Chit Ananda is also pending. So that's what if you see Salokya Mukti, Sarobhya Mukti, Shashti, like that there are 5-6 kind of muktis are there. You have to be with Krishna, one with Krishna, be one of the form, same as a form of Lord Vishnu. That and all you will get it. Sarupya Mukti. Salokya Mukti. You can live where Lord is living. So that and all you can get it. But it is very difficult. Because we have so much of papa, so much of karma. To reduce the baggage of karma only, we have to do so much, we have to get so much sukriti by doing pious activity and devotional service. With that only, the one janma may not enough to get that. So people are doing, it is only possible in Satyuga because their lifespan is very huge. But that is not possible in Kali Yuga. So they become one with Krishna. They want to be like this thing. Like if you go to Vrindavan, if you go to Kashi, people are there, Babas. They want to merge with Krishna. They want become a Shiva, Aham Brahmasmi. All the concepts are roaming here and there. You know? So these are all things, they think that is mukti. When I achieve that, if I detach from this material world, I'll attach to that Supreme Brahman. I'm also become one with that Brahman. So for that, people are doing so many tapasyas, so many penance, all these things. But in terms of this, you can see this also. Because the ultimate weapon for Maya, for this jnanis, is that finally the jnani will think, I am also God. That is a big Maya for jnanis. Big Maya for the yogis, all the people who are following this kind of path. Jnana marg, the one become jnani, he knows the God is everything, God is supreme, God is all-pervading, God is omniscient, omnipotent, everything. But he thinks that I am also God. That is the biggest Maya trap for jnanis. Prabhupada mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter, I forgot the sloka, that lecture I heard. The jnani's greatest trap by Maya is, the jnanis end up with, I am also God. I am also God. I can also become a God one day. So this is the way of approach of different people. And they will end up with like this only. They will try to enjoy with some of the this thing, bang, ganja, and they will feel that hallucination life as everything, aham brahmasmi stage. but it's a different kind of energy, different kind of things it is. So I don't want to dwell into that, but you just understand these kind of things are there. People want to achieve that liberation, mukti, deva moksha. But what he is saying, cānyaṁ vṛṇeham vareśād apīha. It is clearly said that when I think about this, how I can entangle with this. If I think about moksha, Krishna says, what is the sloka? I forgot the sloka. Krishna give you mukti easily. What is the sloka? I forgot that. Krishna is ready to give mukti easily, but Krishna is not. The bhakti, it is very difficult to achieve. Mukti is very easy to achieve. What is this? I forgot the sloka. You can maybe, you can quote me in the end. So it is mentioned that mukti you can easily achieve, but bhakti, it is not that easy. So that bhakti, our Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara Acharyas brought from the all the way from Goloka Vrindavan to this mortal world, this material world, like Baddha Jivas like us, to give that mellows of devotion service, the bhakti bhava, the pancha rasa, dasya sakya shanta, vatsalya madhurya rasa, he gave us. Our Acharyas gave us to directly go back to God. No gap, no nothing in between. So he just clearly says that I want only one thing. Cānyaṁ vṛṇeham vareśād apīha. These kind of vara I don't want. I don't want to become a impersonal Brahman realization, impersonal liberation. I don't want. The Satyavrata Muni is telling that if you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray you for the boon to get this impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha. He clearly said, Cānyaṁ vṛṇe. Cānyaṁ means not anyam means anything else. Vṛṇeham means I pray for. And vareśād means from you who can bestow any boon. So iha means api means also, iha means Vrindavana. So he is just telling that if you give me the chance to become one of the Vaikuntha Vasi, that also I don't want. What is this? What Satyavrata Muni is going to end up with this? So the beauty of Satyavrata Muni's devotion you can see here. So he is just telling that I simply wish that this form of the Bala Gopala in Vrindavana, I just want to see always, and I just always meditate in my heart. This is enough. You see that bhakti of Satyavrata Muni here. He's just telling, I don't want to deva mokṣaṁ. I don't want to go to Swargaloka. I don't want to end up with this birth-death cycle. You give birth, death also, no problem. But always allow me to think the Bala Gopala Rupam of you in Vrindavana, land of Vrindavana, that always I should see and always I should meditate that. This is the most beautiful information Satyavrata Muni is conveying to us today. Because all other boons, it is not used for us. Ultimately, we end up with the karmas and we again fall into the mortal world. But if I go to Vaikuntha also, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do, how to do seva. We are just stuck in these things. Even we are with the devotees, we offend devotees. Right? Still we are not in this stage. We are all just started. So you are not yet started offending the devotees. So if you are doing serious seva, we will start to offend the devotees. So we don't know how to behave in the Vaikuntha, but better one thing I can do, I can always see your beautiful form. This it is there in my heart always means my life is successful. That is what Satyavrata Muni is teaching us. So he's telling that always I have to think about you. My heart fills with your Bala Gopala Rupa. That is my ultimate goal of life. Why Satyavrata Muni is asking in that angle? Is if I come to Vaikuntha, I maybe get the pebble form, I can maybe a tree form, I can maybe any form. But I don't know, I can see always in Vaikuntha. But in this mortal world, you are giving sufferings, back-to-back sufferings. So with that suffering, I can remember you, like Kunti Maharani's prayer. Give me more suffering so that whole family will think about you. Because you are our pioneer. You can anytime you can come and save us from this problems. So with that chance, we had a more chance to think about you. Rather, you are just not giving any problem, and I live a happily life, and I forget you. So that is the pure devotee's mood. So you just think how the devotee's deep understanding about the Lord form. Because it's more than Vaikunthavasi. It's more than Swargaloka Praptam. It's more than the liberation. Because Lord's form is first sloka only, it just blasted us. Namami Ishwaram Satchit Ananda. He didn't stop there. He's telling Rupam. He's telling Rupam means Bhagavan is a person. Krishna is a person. That is what I'm talking about in the series. Lord is not only Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is not enough if you say Lord Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna is called as Samam Bonam, the absolute truth, the Param Satyam. So that is person. That is Krishna. Krishna is Krishna. You cannot say Krishna is Lord. Krishna is God. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Gopis never mind. Brajavasis never mind. You can be, that's what we discussed yesterday in the whole class. Right? They don't mind. You see that beautiful picture which is depicting, it is Bilvamangal Thakur's beautiful picture it is. So Bilvamangal Thakur is famous, our Gaudiya Acharya. He is from south, especially he is from Trishur. Bilvamangala Acharya. They say Mangala, what is that? People will say Bilvamangala. So Mangalacharya, what Śrī Ram? What is his name? Bilvamangala, something they say. Okay. So this Bilvamangala is a Brahmana. He is connected. Since even though he has good wife, good family tradition, everything, he attached to one prostitute called Chintamani. So this Chintamani always attracted this Bilvamangala Acharya, Bilvamangala. So what happened? Every time he do the Sandhya and then the prayers, everything, he rush up to reach Chintamani's house in the night to mingle with her, enjoy with her. So since he is a Brahmana, he is giving money. He has very well settled, a big short guy. So he gives money to that prostitute Chintamani, and she is also to survive. She is doing that. But at the same time, she is a devotee. Prostitute, but devotee. So once what happened when his father has died, the Shraddam Shraddham ceremony of the father, he's just telling the Brahmanas, please finish it off. I have to go and attend important work. Like that they're saying. So it becomes evening, the whole process is finished, and heavy rain it was. So Chintamani's house is somewhere outside of the village, and he has to cross the river, and he has to cross the river and go. So what happened? It's heavy rain. He just get up on half of the way, he just rushed all the rituals, get and ran to the Chintamani's house. In between there is a river. There is a flood due to rain. He just never mind, I want to enjoy Chintamani today night. He just dived into that river and he just got up, swim in the, he just struggled like anything, and he crossed over the river and he reached the Chintamani's house. There is a big compound. So that compound also, since rain is there, she locked the door, she slept. It has become very late. So she slept. So what happened? He just climbing this wall. While climbing the wall, he just unknowingly touched the tail of the snake. Because Kerala is very famous. Everywhere you can see snakes. Because still that greenery things are there. So snakes are very common there. So snakes he touched, and it is he trying to bite, and somehow he has escaped, and he just jump over the wall and get and knock the door. And Chintamani saw, why you are so much struggle to come and meet me and mingle with me, to enjoy with me. Yeah, I want to enjoy because you are my everything. Without you, there is no day goes. Like that, mad into this woman, this Bilva Mangala. So what happened? Chintamani called him inside and told, see, you are so attached to me and you are just putting your whole life into this, come here. In that, putting the attachment with me, why don't you the same attachment with Krishna? You can perfect your life when you do the same attachment with Krishna. I am a mortal lady. I can die anytime. My skins will be sprinkled if when age goes. But you are so attached to me. But you are not attached to the Lord Krishna. What kind of human you are? Like that, he said and gave left and right. Go and do worship. Go and like Prahlad Maharaj said, Vanam Gatosmi. Go to the forest of Vrindavan and get some perfection. Like that, she gave left and right, and Bilvamangala got very bad. No, yeah. Since he is a Brahmana, he has that quality little bit. So he just went back and thought, okay, this is not very wrong. I have to achieve that, because Chintamani is a prostitute. She is giving the margam. She has become spiritual master for Bilvamangala, the first Siksha Guru, we can say. So she gave this instruction, go and go to the forest of Vrindavan and get your this thing. Don't come here. Like that, she send him home. So he got realized there, and he just come back and he just taking his more simple things and he start walking towards Vrindavan. So while going Vrindavan, he's just always doing Krishna Smarana and always chanting the holy name of the Lord. He changed. You see, the person who's so attached, if somebody's that attached person, if he say something, people will value so much. So Chintamani, he has so much attachment. So whatever word uttered by Chintamani, he valued so much. And it is true also, by the way. So what happened? He just started listening to Chintamani and he took as an instruction for his whole life. So he just started walking towards. So now in those days, it's walking only. So they're walking. They reached almost to UP. So there, Uttar Pradesh, there again, he went to Ganga, trying to take water, drink water. And he just went to that river bed. There, one lady who was taking the pot and bringing the water for a home. By seeing her, because so many days of walking, he just always in Krishna Smarana, Suddenly, by seeing this lady, he just thought of that Chintamani. She looks like Chintamani. He just thought like she's like looks like Chintamani. So what happened? This is Chintamani only. My Chintamani is here. So many days of bhajan gone, because Krishna knows better than you what is your weakness. And Maya knows, actually, I don't want to say Krishna. Maya knows better than you what is your real weaknesses. So that Maya will trigger you to fall into the trap of Maya. So what is his trap? Is Chintamani. So in all the way he walked and doing Krishna Varanas, Krishna Bhajan, one small thing can drag him again. So spiritual life we have to carefully handle, because Maya knows better than you what is your weakness is. Okay. So what you have to do? You always focus on where I am lagging. Where is my minus point? I have to make it plus. I have to, because through that only Maya enters. So with that sense, you should be very careful. So like that, this boy, this Bilomangala, saw this lady and go behind him. Hey Chintamani, wait. Chintamani, karke. He just ran, walking behind him. And she's poor lady, she took the water pot on the head. She walked away to the house where he comes to know the lady got married, she has children, and she has husband. That he never concerned about this. This is my Chintamani, I want to enjoy. So this is the scenario, you just imagine. Since it is a Vedic time, some 800, 900 years before this story, okay? So that time, still the pious things are there. So what happened? He went to his house. The ladies went inside the house, and the husband is sitting in front of the house, and he saw this Bilongla because he is in the proper sage attire. He's a sadhu, looking like sadhu, and he's just walking behind the lady, and he came to that house. And husband comes down and asking Sadhuji, what do you want? What can I serve you? Can you give some service for us? What can I do for you? Like that, he's just humble way. He's asking, since he is a grahastha, very nice grahastha, he's asking Bilomangala. Are you all in same page? Am I going fast?
No problem.
Okay. So when this is happening, the lady went inside, and just the husband is outside. Bilomangala asking, that is my Chintamani, can I enjoy her? Can you give your wife for my enjoyment? He's asked this. And since his husband, whoever Brahmana comes to his house, whatever Brahmanas ask, he has to give without saying no. That is the Vedic tradition. And Brahmanas will not ask very cheaply. Whatever Brahmana asks, there is the big reason behind that. So in that sense only, those days, our people's mood. So this is something different obligation, different request. So what happened? He went inside. Please give me some time. I have to ask my wife permission, everything. And he went inside and asked, who is that sadhu? Why he is coming behind me? Karke, that wife is asked to the husband. No, he's a sadhu. He wants to enjoy with you. I just gave my word. So can you be with him? I will take our children out. So this is the Vedic culture, you see. Because Brahmanas will not ask simply like that. If they ask him something like this, something is there. It's a big controversy in one angle. If you speak all these things in nowadays, current age. So she said, no, how can I do that? Please don't do that, my dear husband, that I cannot do because you are my only Patidev. How can I do? No, there is a Brahmana coming to our house and asking something. We have to fulfill his things. We should not say no. It is big offense for us. Like that, he convinced his wife. You just imagine things. He convinced his wife and he came out and so humbly telling, Sadhuji, please, you can go and enjoy her. She's inside. Like that, he came outside and he with the children, and he just allow Bilwangala to inside. You see the situation there. That moment, he felt Krishna is giving that knowledge. What I am doing here, for what I started my yatra. I want to go to Vrindavan. I have to reach Vrindavan. I have to practice Krishna consciousness. But what I am doing here, I stuck with this nonsense things. And I am coming behind the Chintamani again. And this husband, very pious fellow, he is allowing his wife to enjoy with me. And she is also in the off-minded way, she is agreeing since I am a Brahmana. What kind of fool I am. Like that, he just thought. He went inside and she's a little bit crying and disturbed more. He goes and paid obeisances. You are looking like one of my attraction, who's Chintamani. So can you give one favor for me? He says, yes, say Sadhu, I can give you. Can you give her hairpin? Like that, he asked. Who asked? Bilwamangala. So she gave his hairpin. So with that hairpin in front of her, see this whole life, body, everything I trying to engage in this service of Krishna. This eyes, that foolish eyes, always dragging me inside of my weakness point, that is Chintamani. So this eyes only making me to think Chintamani again. Better this eyes I don't want. Since this eyes only saw you as a Chintamani, I will offer this eyes to you. Okay? He just with the pin, he just pluck it out, both the eyes, and Bilwamangala kept that 2 eyes ball under the feet of the lady, the housewife of that wonderful Grahastha. And he just with the bleeding eyes, he just took his tambura and without path, everything is Krishna now. Because I left my minus point, my weak point there. Because this eyes is the problem. Because by seeing eyes, I experienced that, no? So that eyes only is making me to remember again and again. That also I detached from my body. Now I can peacefully worship Krishna. Okay? With the blinded eyes, he reached down. So this is a beautiful story of Bilwamangala Thakur. So he is one of our Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya afterwards. So this is very, very beautiful pastime. After that, what and all happened, it is like heaven. It is like you cannot imagine the ecstasy of the pastime. Since time is there, I can say one or two. In that, one important thing is he is always chanting under the trees. He sings nice songs. He is the one he gave Govinda Damodara Mataveti. That song, his own composition, and the famous Damodarāṣṭakam. Braje prashidham navanitha choram gopanganana chadhukula choram anegha janmarjita papa choram chauragrahanyam purusham namami. So like that, the Damodarāṣṭakam, the greatest thief of my life is Krishna. If you want to call thief, don't call him simply thief. He's a supreme thief. Because Krishna is supreme in any aspect, every aspect. So he is the greatest thief. Because he is thief. He steals all my good karma and bad karma. All my previous janmas and upcoming janmas. And he is a wonderful thief. Braje Pashidam is very famous in Vrindavan. Navanida Choram. How he is famous? By stealing the butter. So his first stealing is the butter. Braje Pashidam Navanida Choram Gopangananam Chadukula Choram. All the gopis' heart he just stealed. And aneka janmar jita papa chauram. The so many janmas I accumulated papa sins. He just took it 1 second. He is that much capacity. The guy has that much capacity. That much great stealer he is. That Chaura Grahanyam Purusham Navami. That greatest thief, I bow down my head. This is the wonderful sloka, Ashtakam. It is 8 stanza. Very beautiful stanza it is. And so much meaning is there inside. So like that Chaurashtakam, he sings, whenever he sings, Krishna personally and come and sit along with him. Like this, the picture what you are seeing. He hears what my Billo Mangala is singing about me. And he become a cowherd boy, gives milk, gives yogurt, gives curd, because he is a blind man, no? Nobody is not there to take care of him. So, he sitting in one place doing bhajan, nobody's take care. So, who is the shelter for nobody's take care? Means, Krishna is the only shelter. So Krishna become a cowherd boy. He gives every day 1 pot of milk, 1 pot of curd, 1 pot of yogurt, like that. So when this Krishna is talking to him, he just thought that this is not normal Gopa boy in Vrindavan. He is not simple Vrajavasi. He is Sakshat Krishna only. I know that. Because you are coming, and who will take care of me like this? Only my Bhagavan can take care of me like this. So that is you. And there is a one moment he start trying to touch him. Finally, once he touched him, he comes to know that is Krishna. Because the beautiful thing is, only eyes is blind, heart is not blind. The another famous poet called Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam. Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam also this image will fit. So this time I was in Vrindavan. So we went, Maharaj and myself alone, we went Chandan Sarovar, where Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam Bhajan Kutir is there. He sat some 12 years there only. And he did so much bhajan. Whatever bhajan we know about Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam, it is written there only. And I enjoyed his bed. I have touched that bed where he sat and write all Hindi songs. I enjoyed, because if you see Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam, he is become a gopi, he become a Yashoda and write it. He sings that kind of songs. And it's so poetic way of narrating the pastimes. People started loving him. And he is also blind. So Billo Mangala is such one of the pure devotee who doesn't want mukti, but he wants to see Krishna not through eyes, through the heart. That is what the picture is depicting. And Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam, if Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam predominant deity is Srinathji. It's there in Vrindavan. Now he moved to Rajasthan now. The famous the deity is in Govardhan, not Vrindavan. It's Govardhan. So he goes every day. He just sings a song about that Srinathji, about what earring he is wearing, what dress he is wearing. Note the point, he is blind. He is blind. So when Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam doesn't have eyes, but when he stands in front of the Lord, he can able to see the Lord by his heart, not through eyes. And he exactly sings, Lord is wearing the more makuta with the right side, and pitambaram with like this. They wear this colored cloth, this colored ornament, this colored necklace, this makara kuntalam. Every ornament, pinch with the small things he made in his poet, and he sings in front of the Lord. So what happened? This fellow, the Brahmins over there, the Pujari, the people over there, they thought, oh, this Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam knows his eyes is visible only. He's not a blind man. So he's just seeing and telling, no, I don't have eyes. I'm by birth I'm blind. So how can I see? No, you are seeing. They did test. So what happened? Generally, the deities they wear according to the Shastra, according to the Upacharas, deity Upacharas, there is a color of the day they have to wear the dress. Monday means this color, Tuesday means this color. So with that, this thing, he is just singing. So why don't we change one day dress? So, and let him come and sing. We'll see what he sings. So usually there is a blue color dress he has to wear on that day, particular day, but they would put it in red color dress. So Surdas came in front of the Lord. He started playing tambura, and he just telling, "You are wearing very beautiful red color garment today." Like that, everybody got shocked. Everybody got shocked. Then what happened? This fellow doing something. Tomorrow we don't wear any cloth. We will put only decorate with jewels. So what they did, they decorated only with jewels without dress the next day. So Surdas came and he started singing. I thought the dress is more beautiful for you. The poet song is there. I don't know that Hindi song exactly, but I read about Surdas. These are all beautiful pastimes. That's what I want to narrate here. So it says, the dress will give you more beautiful, but without dress only you are so beautiful. And I don't know how to distinguish whether the jewels are making you more beautiful or because of the jewels on your body, jewels become more beautiful. So like that, he wrote a poem. He wrote a song, bhajan. So everybody understood, okay, this fellow is not normal people like us. He is something different platform. So Tamil, they say, kan theriyadu, kannan theriyum. Kan theriyadu means vision is not there, but he can able to see Krishna, Kanna, Krishna. அம்மா நான் கூப்பிடுறேன், கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கேம்மா. Okay, I'm audible.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So, kan theriyadu, kannan theriyum. I don't have blind vision, but I can say able to see Lord. So that is this detail which Bilamangal Thakur is teaching us. Surdas is teaching that. One more beautiful person is Pundanam Nambudri, Pundanam Pandit, and who wrote Jnanapana. That is also a wonderful pastime in Kerala. So this is all very treasure pastime. I will narrate when we are going to Guruvayur. Very beautiful pastime. And one more beautiful fellow is Narayana Bhattatri, who is Krishna's very most favorable devotee, who wrote Narayaniyam. That is also in Guruvayur. We are going to discuss that in December 25th. If possible, Maharaj will narrate you that pastime. Okay. So why I am telling all these things? Satyavrata Muni is declaring that idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ. I just only want to meditate the Rupa, the Bala Gopala Rupam in my heart. Nothing else I want. Even if you give so many boons, because you are Varadaraj. If you give so many boons also, I don't want. I don't mind. But I need to meditate, manifest your form in my heart always. I want to see this Balarupa. So Krishna consciousness means this only. They are not go behind this, achieving the Swargalokam, achieving the Devata's position, nothing like that. They simply want to serve under the gopis as a gopi Bhartu Padakamala Yor Dasa Dasanu Dasa. This is the mood of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So that is what we are all anchoring for. We have to anchoring for. Otherwise, nothing, whatever we think, whatever we get it's useless. So we have to inline with that frequency of our previous acharyas. So To that, I want to tell the important thing. Since you are all boys, reduce your screen time. Okay? Try to vibe with the previous acharyas, what their mood actually, when they give so many things left for us, what they're trying to convey us. That you can introspect it, that you can deliberate on it. And otherwise, simply watching screen, increasing, scrolling things, it won't help us to progress in Krishna consciousness. So always chant Hare Krishna in the deep feeling, with a deep feeling of separation of Krishna. Because it's ultimately game, Krishna played hide and seek game in the childhood. Our Surdas only wrote this. He played hide and seek game. It's all mentioned. They go to hide somewhere, and others can search. You just imagine, we are also doing the same hide and seek. Krishna is there in the holy name. It is hidden, but we cannot able to seek. Krishna there in everyone's heart, but we are not able to see them. So Krishna is doing hiding, we have to seek. So we are playing with Krishna hide and seek only. When we will get Krishna, how to understand in holy name Krishna is hiding. I can understand Krishna. Krishna is there in holy name. And everybody's heart, Krishna is there. I can seek him. That is what Satyavrata Muni is telling. Right? He is telling idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ. Nothing else I want. Only by this seeing Gopala Rupam everywhere. So after understanding this, when I was in Coimbatore, there is a place exactly we will sit together and chant along with Maharaj. In front of me there is a Damodara Rupa. Many of you, if you see Maharaj class in Coimbatore, it is Maharaj give Vyasasan, putting Vyasasan under that Yashodanandan Damodara only. So we sit exactly there, and I always meditate while chanting. I did that chanting, quality chanting, some 5 years I can assure. 5 years of quality chanting I did it. Every day morning without missing Mangalarti. 4:15 Mangalarti means at least 4:20, 4:30 I'll go. So I don't want to get into the details now. Okay. So I chanted idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ. The Satyavrata Muni heated my mind. He said idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ. See the Gopāla-bālaṁ. So by seeing, I don't know how it happened. It is a magic. I don't know how I'm putting. I got the name of Gopala Krishna. I'm Gopi actually by birth name. The Gopala Krishna, because I always think when I see Damodara picture, this line only comes in my mind. Idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ sadā me manasy āvirāstām ki manye. So it is a miracle when I got my name. How can Gopi become Gopal Krishna? It is something different. Because I just thought, okay, I'm always thinking of Gopala. And I like to narrate Krishna's Bala Gopala pastime. I don't narrate very much getting rasa of narrating Mathura pastime or Dwaraka pastime, but I'm into Vrindavan pastime. If you ask Coimbatore boys, my students, they will say Prabhu is very good at Balya Leela narration. So I'm into that. I like to do that because it has more rasa. Maybe yesterday we all discussed that a little bit. So why I'm saying is, this word is actually, I can say it is a word which is very important word for my progression in Krishna consciousness. Idaṁ deva purnāta gopāla-bālaṁ sadā me manasy āvirāstām ki manye. This one line, it makes me serious into Krishna consciousness. That's what I'm just stressing this text even after 9:35. Okay? So chant and read Prabhupada books, less Krishna screen time, and do your meditation with focus. Recite Damodarāṣṭakam because this is the Kartik month. You can nicely chant and do offer lamp every day to this beautiful form of Lord Dāmodara. And one more important thing is, that is the picture. do offer lamp, at the same time give a facility to offer a lamp for others also. Then your going back to Godhead is assured. That is what this picture is depicting. So when you want to lift your consciousness by Lord Krishna himself, you have to do this. So by blessings of Srila Prabhupada and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, very intensively, intensifying chanting. Then only you will get that. Otherwise, it is like eating plastic fruits, licking the honey outside of the bottle. We may chant, but we cannot able to taste. Like you can eat fruit like a plastic fruits, but it won't taste like a original fruit. We do that. We are doing that. So we have to elevate from that level to achieve this level. Okay? Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Śrī Dāmodarāṣṭakam ki jai. If you have any question, any comment, you can go ahead. Hare Krishna. Do you have any question? No. No questions? Hare Krishna. You can unmute, at least say no questions.
No, Prabhu.
No questions, Prabhu.
Okay. So how was your understanding about this fourth text? Because I just did my own self-glorification in between. But it's not self-glorification. It gives little bit purification to you. My session is successful. Because this is true. It happened for me. It happened for you also. It happens for the insignificant soul. It definitely happens for you also. It will happen better than me. Okay? Hare Krishna. Good night with sweet dreams of Krishna. Hare Krishna. We will continue the text 5. I thought of completing 2 texts, but it's not able to finish it. Well, tomorrow, if possible, we can have the 5th and 6th together. But 6th is again very important text. We'll see how much I can cover. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.